Hello, beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to your reading, your oracle reading. Now, you're going to recognize the cards from yesterday because it's actually the same day when I'm doing these. And I've decided to reuse these because I don't use them in tandem very often. I'm going to add a few decks to them, though. We're going to see what we can get as an oracle message. I'm kind of sad because leaving the, if you haven't seen the December reading for what's coming up, ooh, nice. It's a nice reading. It feels very, very nice. So yeah, yeah, I enjoyed that very much. Oh, I know. I wanted to use the Cosmic Journey. Do I still want to use this one? Yeah, maybe. By the way, I did do this one, the Cosmic Journey. I did do the flip through of that on the Connect to the Deck channel, so I would go check it out. And then I thought to myself, I want to use this deck when Oracle Day comes. So, yep, there you go. We have that one. And we're going to add Intuitive Whispers because it's just one of my favorites now. And that'll be that. We have Oracle decks. We have our Oracle decks. We're ready. We are ready. Here we go, my beautiful Pisces. I hope that you have worked diligently this week to get yourself into a position of opportunity and seeing, I don't know, seeing opportunity everywhere, okay? I'm sending you a lot of love, a lot of love, a lot of love, a lot of love. A lot of love, okay? A lot. Trust me. I feel it in my heart, and I'm sending it to you. We're all just trying to get forward, right? We're trying to move forward. I'm still learning a lot. It's been interesting. It's been interesting being on this journey. It really has been interesting being on this journey with you. Yeah. You know what? I had a very big goal for 2024. I wanted to start another channel. I did. And I also had the goal of wanting to move every single day. As we are talking, I think I'm at 270 of 365 days of moving almost every day. Okay? Because you can get a break during the week. So 10,000 steps a day is what I usually go for. And I am very dedicated to that. Okay, that and doing this with you. That's what I really focus on. And I'm really proud of myself for doing it. Not only has it helped me physically, it's helped me mentally, it's helped me in many, many ways. But now I'm at the point where I'm starting to think of things that I want to do more. That I want to add to that. And where I want to go. I have found that focusing on less is more for me, but I still want to keep adding things. So I've started, like I said, a list of things that I write down to do. And in those, I have some goals and stuff that I'd like to accomplish in the upcoming months. And I'm really hoping to get there. I'm really hoping, without discouraging myself, to really keep pushing forward. As I've mentioned before, we're going in Hermit year, so just be careful with that, okay? There's going to be a lot of inward introspection going on for everybody, okay? 2025 is that year. It's the year of 9. So just keep working on yourself, okay? This year, this upcoming year. Now let's take a look at this oracle, what it has to give. Oracle messages. My spirit guides. Hello, Mona. Hello, Liam. I feel like I haven't even had time to really talk to them. You know, they're always with me. They're always guiding me, guiding you. But to have like a one-on-one where I go meditate deep and, you know, spend time with them, because I do. I imagine time with them, you know, in a physical setting somewhere where we actually have almost round table discussions, if you can even call them that. And I feel like I haven't done that in a while. And I'm feeling that as the year is coming to a close, as it's moving on, that, yeah, look at this, intuitive journaling. I feel that's what's coming in, okay? That I want a connection. And they're bringing this with me, and I think they're bringing this as well because I think that they want everybody to do that, to do the intuitive journaling, this intuitive discussion that we need to have with each other about where we've been, where we're at, where we really want to go, in a lighthearted way, not in a heavy sort of way. A lot of the times we're doing a lot of insightful, digging in the muck, and I think this is more of they're showing me like, it looks like a family tree, but it's not. It's like, it's more like a plan of things, like I've been here, I went here, and then I did this here, and I did that here. Like, it's almost like a journey map. It looks more like a map than a family tree. And what they're actually saying, it's more like doing this led me to this, and then led me to that. It's almost like, how did that affect the journey that I'm on? Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Like, and I feel that they're asking you to do that, like in the journaling, what they're saying here, the intuitive journaling, the 725. I know 7, incessant assessment, but in this case, it's a light one. It's not a big one. It's just on the top of your head type of thing, Like, I could do it right now. I could, like I was talking about, what's happened since I started walking. Well, I could go walking. Right away I could go movement improved. And then next part is mental improve just by walking in nature, changing the scenery. Next up would be even more mobility. Next up would be dropping dress sizes, right? Fitting better in my clothes, walking better, wanting to do more, accomplishing more, being more physically active in my home. Just, like you could just jot down 20 things without really thinking about it. But when you look at the picture, when you're staring at it, it paints something that is much bigger than the small thought of, I want to move every day. You see? So I feel that they want you to intuitively journal everything that you have, every step and everything that you have pushed to try to accomplish this year. Okay? Everything that you started and how that changed you. Without going in too deep, just to have a picture, because sometimes we really underplay the things. It's like, well, all I've done is walk every day, I could say that, so what, some people, climb Mount Everest, they've changed the world with something, but sometimes your world changes because your energy goes up. My energy from walking went up, and it's affected everybody around me as well. So it's a wave. They're showing me a wave of energy that touches everything, right? It's like a boom and then an energy wave. You've seen in movie, they almost look like an EMP, electromagnetic pulse. But it's kind of that energy pulse, right? It goes boom, you've changed, and then that energy spreads out to everybody. And that's what I feel they want you to realize, that how your actions affect not only you, but maybe everything around you. And intuitive journaling will help you with that right now, okay? Sometimes we need to know that the struggles that we're doing, the struggles that we're going past, like turning your nose into opportunities, all of that stuff that I've been talking about this week, you need to see you need to just see it with your eyes, right? To write it down, to show the progress. Just a quick jot down of 5, 6, 20 things, and then how it affects other people and how it can affect your future. If you just start building on it, just, haphazardly, just, scribbling on a piece of paper, you might find great insights that little thing that you've done, that little pebble that you dropped in the lake, in the water, it created a ripple that got really, really big. And you will never, after that, I don't think you'll ever see things as small anymore. Like the little thing that you did, you won't regard it as, well, I just walked for, 10,000 steps every day. It didn't change anybody's life. Actually, it might have. You're just not giving yourself enough time to ponder on it, okay? And let intuition guide you. Intuitive journaling is also about letting intuition guide you, letting it come in, letting the insight come in. Sometimes we don't take enough time to just let it come in and guide us and help us, right? Pondering is wonderful. It helps you with all kinds of things, doesn't it? Okay, so in this book, 25 is in the realm of rebuilding cards. I love that. Okay, so it's inviting you to switch off from sometimes the rational conscious mind, although I told you to journal, because that's a rational mind, but I think it's going beyond the rational mind, right? And explore your intuitive subconscious, a place that exists beyond thought and can be assessed in moments of silence where there's no judgment, no expectation, and where you are present in the moment rather than distracted by the past or the future. Exactly. Intuitive journaling is not striving to make sense of what is written or to be understood. It is simply exploring with curiosity what the intuition wants to say. And that's what I mean. A quick write down, okay? It's not trying to rationalize. It's like I was talking about. That's what I feel is coming in. It's let your intuition guide you to just write quickly down how certain things that you've done may have affected, and I know some of you are going to argue this is a rational thought. It isn't, because when I've written books in the past, people could have said I did that with my mind, but I did it with my intuition. So take it for whatever it is, okay? Sit with your intuition with a pen in hand and let something come in. How has your life changed with the things that you've done? Let intuition guide you in the answers that you write down, okay? Like I said, for me, my favorite thing, and for you, I just want you to realize just how far you've come, okay? Because your rational mind, for me, rational will say, 10,000 step is 10,000 step. It helped you move. It helped you get mobility. And that's that. But then you have how it touched you, your environment, the people around you. And I feel that's a rational mind, but it's also a very spiritual and energetic vibe. Okay? Like I said, it's that thing that's just a little more than your mind. So we'll leave it at that. I'll leave it here. I would start an intuitive journal all the time. Sometimes I have problems with relationships, okay, with friendships, and I write down my thoughts, and sometimes I realize that it is just my rational mind trying to make sense of a situation or understand somebody without actually having a conversation with them, which, by the way, is better than just trying to rationalize what happened, okay? That's something I learned this year. Don't assume you know what's going on in somebody's mind until they prove to you, okay, that your assumptions are correct. So, okay, so next up, protection. I love that. I love this card. Such a beautiful card. I mean, we'll get it closer. Look at the lightning strikes, okay? Right away when I look at this, I feel that Oracle and spirits are saying that even though you feel like you've been hit like this for a few times, this is like a lightning strike. See that? I feel that this tree is protecting you. And by no means go hide under a tree for protection of lightning, because that's not a good idea. Not a good idea, okay? But for some reason, I think that the foundation, I think in this case, it's more that the root system and the shelter, okay, And I think that's what it's saying. You are sheltered from the storm. You are sheltered from the storm, not by a tree. Like I said, I feel this could be dangerous for somebody. When I look at this card, though, we're talking just, you know, not what actually happens when lightning strikes a tree. But for the fact that it is the tree itself, if you take it as a structure, and trees have survived lightning storms a long, long time, okay? It's just, I have, again, I have experience with somebody who did take shelter and ended up dying by a lightning strike. So, it's just, you don't, okay, just, that's from personal experience, and it's kind of one that sticks with you after that. However, we'll go past that. We will go past that. Like I said, not advocating for you to take shelter under a tree during a lightning storm. Not a good idea. However, if we're going to take the images, tree is a very rooted, an old tree, a tree that's been, you know, fed properly and grown and has such a huge canopy and is part of life, okay? It's strong in its root system. It will not easily be uprooted. And even I've seen particulars where trees have been uprooted and they continue growing. Either their seeds spread somewhere else and they grow another tree, or they grow from where they've fallen. They are very resilient in nature, okay? So you, let's depict you as that tree, okay? You have cared for this tree, this beautiful energy in yourself. You have grown deep roots. You have created a beautiful life for yourself, right? That's not going to be easily uprooted, especially if you've done good, okay? So you will have protection from the storms of life. The chaos that comes in, it tries to sweep you up. You have a lot going for you. You have a lot of strength and endurance. And you will have protection from times of terrible, terrible darkness sometimes. Okay? Because you are stronger than you think. We saw that in the December reading. You had the strength card. You have the courage. Okay? And this is what this tree is. The tree of life. Courage. Deep roots. Strong strength. Standing tall. Standing strong. And I believe that is you. Okay? And that's what Oracle is saying. This is you. You are stronger than you think. Your roots are deeper and more beautifully taken care of. They uphold the rest of you much more than you know. And everything you've been through. The dry rot, everything. Everything that you've been through. From childhood to now. Has been building on who you are. How authentic. How you grow. Your grow patterns. Where your branches are. Everything about it is original. Like every tree out there. Okay? You have trees who've survived so much through life. Just come to the idea of the beautiful redwoods up in BC that they had that were like amazingly, the trunks were huge. And they've been there forever. They've survived fires and storms. This is you. Okay? Alright, so let's take from the cosmic. Take from the cosmic journey. Oh, I love this. Look at this. You will only see the way by making the way. By the way, if you want to see all these cards, like I said, connect to the deck. I did a flip through of all these cards. They're so beautiful. I got two. I got the activated ally, and I've got synchronicity is a love letter from the universe across time and space. Again, journaling, letters, 6, and then this is 9. Beautiful. So let's take a look. What's great about this is that you have both systems of the cards. There's a number and then there's Roman numerals, and they're two different parts of the book. So I want to see the activated ally first. Attributes: hero, guide, superpower. There's a reason you admire certain characters, heroes, or mentors. Those you look up to represent a golden shadow. They reflect exactly who you are when you act from your higher self. Remember what I told you? The courage, the strength card, that courage, it's right here. Okay? Who are you most attracted to right now? Call forth your ally. They can be anyone, dead or alive. It doesn't matter for this conversation. Activate them now. Okay? Potential question to ask this archetype: what's your best advice here? Which of your own characteristics do you see in me? Who are my other allies? What would you do in this situation? Which one of your attributes can I utilize for what's next for me? Journaling. Okay? So just back up here, write down these questions, and go look at what attributes. What's your superpower? What's your superpowers? Okay? So, synchronicity is a love letter. Ahoy! There's magic afoot. So this is asking you to make magic by looking at everything anew, from the understanding of the language of signs, symbols, and synchronicities. Yeah, I'm feeling with this card, and I feel from my guides telling you to really pay attention to the signs, to really pay attention to what's coming in for you. Really pay attention to it, Pisces. Okay, like you never have before. Look for them. They're there. Okay? The question or issue at hand is not simply black or white. Yeah. Yeah. They did again. They're giving me goosebumps. You're called now to look with new eyes, hear with new ears, and feel in new ways. A song might not just be a song. There's magic in the right lyric at the right time talking to you. A piece of artwork that catches your eye at the right moment could be the answer you seek. A tidbit of a conversation you overhear could contain the exact message you need at this time. An animal that crosses your path in an auspicious way may have a symbolic meaning meant exactly for you at this moment. And I will add, there may be a reading that you're listening to where there's a sentence or a word or a thought that touches your very soul. Hello. There's an interconnected entanglement in our world that's not simply cause and effect, and you cannot make sense of it with your rational brain. There's that rational brain thing again. Okay? So they're saying, rational brain, be damned at this point. I shouldn't say that, but you know what I mean, right? Not everything has to have checks and balances in the rational 1 + 1 is 2. There's a time for that, and it's very useful when you need it. But there are other elements in this world that can't be explained so simply, okay? Not right now anyway. Okay, Cosmic Catalyst. What past seeming coincidence can I look back on and make magic with a different perspective? Journaling. And cosmic checkbox. Open up your favorite book and flip to page 25 for a message. Your favorite book. Let's go to page 25 in this book. Okay, so I'm going to read the first sentence. I know I haven't asked for you to comment yet. Your divine destiny is opening to the mythic story you're scared to proclaim. The Ascending Silver Age. It's not an accident you created Silver Dragon when you were a kid. There you go. Interesting. A silver dragon. There's kind of a silvery kind of... Interesting. Interesting. Okay. We'll leave that there. I just wanted to do it because it was fun. But your favorite book, page 25. I'll have to find, that'll be hard for me. I have a lot of books that I love. I have a lot of books that I love. Okay, so let's take one more. And then we're going to do the singing bowl. Uncovering treasure. Beneath the surface lies great bounty. And it's great that it showed up because I told you about the root system of this tree. Okay? Beneath the surface lies great bounty. What is it? It's your root system. Okay? Don't underplay it. Don't make it small. It's probably bigger. It's probably as big as a tree. And look at this. What is this? Yeah, mic drop. Okay, so what have we learned through this oracle message? Rational mind is good, but your intuition is even better added to that, okay? Do some intuitive journaling. Assess the actions that you've taken and how far you've come, okay? Look for synchronicities going forward. Like really tap into your intuition and look for the signs. Remember that you are protected from the storm, okay? You have protecting yourself from the storms. From what you've learned, the wisdom you've acquired, the lessons that have come in, the wisdom that you have, it's all been there to help you, okay? You are a superpower in yourself. I feel very much that this reading talks about you being a superpower, okay? That you are more than the sum of the parts that you rationally think you have. And I want you to sit and really understand that. Feel it within your energy system. Feel it within the life that you're creating for yourself. If you've been with me for any amount of time and you've taken maybe 25% of what I've said, you must have gotten forward in your life somewhere with something. You have to. You have no choice. I beg, plead, and push for empowerment of you, Pisces, because I'm pushing for the same in myself. Now, I don't always listen. I don't always listen, and we don't. We take some of it, and some of it we just go, bah, tomorrow. But if we keep trying, and we keep looking, and we have one discovery, big or small, once a week. I won't say once a day because that's a lot. But even once a week, once a month. Hey, we're moving forward. We're doing stuff and we're affecting the energy around us and the people around us as well. Do not forget your impact. Okay? Don't forget the impact that you have. I remember thinking, when I left my job 5 years ago, 4, 5, almost 5, yeah. My brick and mortar job. I hated it. I despised it with every cell of my body. I almost felt physically sick half the time. But you know what? When I left it, I thought to myself, it's not enough to do this. I wanted to change into the being that I felt was always calling out to me. And if I was to say today, did I change her? I'd probably tell you, yeah, somewhat. But if I was to do the exercise or the journaling that I told you to do, I'd probably be flabbergasted about how many changes and how much I've moved forward in the last 4 or 5 years. We underestimate the work that we do and the effort that we put in and how courageous we are. I want you to acknowledge it today. The guides want you to acknowledge it. And they want you to link up with them more. That came in at the beginning of this reading. So please try to do that as well. Go and take a quiet spot. Go have a nice long chat with your guides if that's something that you do, or just listen if it isn't. Just listen to the messages, because we all get hits. We all get intuitive hits from our guides, whether they're somebody that we put a physical presence to or not. We all receive messages, always. You know you do. You're a Pisces. You absolutely do. All right, so let's do the singing bowl right here. My beautiful singing bowl. Let's see how the energies are right now. All right. What is this? All right. Okay, my beautiful Pisces. So, watch your ears. It might get loud. And take some deep breaths as you're listening to this beautiful sound. And let your mind clear. And I'm going to test the energies to see how open they are, how open they're going to feel in the upcoming week. Take care of yourself, okay? So here we go. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so the energy source is coming from, I would say, top chakra to bottom chakra, very, very strong. The side is usually for me, the energy's coming in from people, from both east and west, I feel. I feel that this is less intrusive, and I'm going to tell you that you need that this week for that reason, that you want to connect with a more intuitive vibe at this moment, okay? I feel that the energy coming into the chakras is going to push out to the side, so in the upcoming weeks, and that's what you really want. So the energies are exactly where they're meant to be. The conduit is open for you to receive, so please go and receive, okay? Intuitive journaling, meditating, music, whatever, drums, whatever your thing is. Find it if you don't know what it is, and if you do know what it is, go to it and let it come in and help you, because there's a great help available to you in these type of energetic collaborations, and even more when you open up to it and accept it, okay? That's it. I am done for this week, and I am glad of it. The beginning of the week was very, it was work. It was work. But yesterday's reading for December is really uplifting, and today's reading is awesome. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see members on Saturday, and for the rest of you, I will either see you on the Life Path Number channel, where the videos start dropping Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for your life path numbers, or connect to the deck on Monday, or just on Sunday for the new reading for Pisces. Thank you so much. I will see you later. Bye for now, my beautiful ones.